Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. It's great to have you with us at Barossa Park. You're with us today for a pre-season match between the Ants and North Melbourne. There aren't any points on the line today, but these two teams will still be going hard at each other as they trial new ideas and battle for bragging rights. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
G'day, Hutto. I like the Ants. It might only be a practice match, so there's no exposed form to go on. There are obviously considerations for both sides today that are more important than the result.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. Excitement is building for this one. The crowd already making plenty of noise as the captains come together. You never know what you're going to get in these pre-season matches, or any match for that matter. But these players do look ready to smash into each other for the first time in months. The umpire holds the footy aloft. The big men fly. Lays it off. He was tackled high and will take a free kick. They'll sweep this ball forward. I felt that one from here. Who was he aiming for? In no man's land. Honours the lead. Comes free in the tackle. Met solidly. If he thought he was getting away, he was sadly mistaken. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Good ruck work. Bennett closed him down. Simpson kicks inside the forward 50. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. That's an impressive mark. What's he got on offer? Brown in the clear on centre wing. They're moving the footy well here. They've got them on the overlap. This ought to end in a goal. Just needs an accurate kick now.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
I had that one in the footy record as a goal.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Carey with a chance to run. Slowing it down. Bell works hard to present. McKernan all on his own. Tries a safe ball. Blakey. This is a big opportunity. Bell. Mooney goes without it. Carey. He's suddenly a popular man. Why is he kicking it backwards? Time to turn on the Jets. Bennett gets his kick despite the heat. Abraham got a fist in. Just trying to get it forward under pressure. Stevens. He's been busy so far. Scholl. Important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. They're tackling with venom today. The two big men do battle. And they're out of trouble. Which way will it bounce? You can't question his commitment. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Neat little worm burner. Longmire drops into the hole and marks. The Ants have been caught napping.
To finish off the good work.
It's a tough kick. Struck it well. Is it through? Wrong side of the post.
Perhaps he should have looked to lay that one off. He'd miss more of those than he'd kick.
Back into play. Miller can keep it moving. That's skillful. Can't hang on under close attention. Taken to ground. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. The two big men do battle. Stevens. Carey! Great hands there.
That was great use of the body. He's so hard to beat in those situations.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The ball's been living at one end. That's well played. Searching kick. Have they weathered the storm? And they're away. Brown has found some space. This is good ball movement. The Roos have denied them the corridor. They've given it up. They'll take the patient approach. Grant makes position. Carey got to the right position and hung on. Well played. Pike. That's sloppy play. Simpson. Blakey. What's he got on offer? Looking to get it down there quickly. Punched away. Davis leading by example. To no one in particular.
Both sides making their fair share of mistakes. It's just a matter of who can punish the opposition the most.
Rucks go at it. Bennett. Simpson. Desperate to win it back. Longmire throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Roos were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Gives the handball away. Terrific tackle. He's hit up the lead. Who's at home? Taylor. Couldn't quite. Not on my watch, he says. He's copped some of his own medicine. Dealt with the pressure. Navigated the traffic. Bennett squeezes the kick. Carey had it and lost it. Goes at goal, but I think that's going the wrong side of the stick. It's a behind.
They might not get many opportunities as good as that one today.
Takes the short option from the kick in. Carey in the clear. The Roos have started well. Quality delivery by foot. Blakey. That's a strong mark. The Ants guarding the corridor. They've opened them up here. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Davis read that one right off the boot. Taking time to assess the options. Decides to go. Going for goal. Flirting with the post. Will wait on the goal umpire. Only one behind.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked.
Thanks, bro.
He's got support. Goes laterally. Munro with a chance to relieve the pressure. Tidy ball. McDonald on a lead. In no hurry here. The kick is precise. Doesn't often waste it. Good thinking and good execution too. Can't keep hold of it. McKernan under pressure. Attracted a crowd. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Capuano with a deft tap. King, Simpson, Grant. They're moving the footy quickly. Defence 101 there. Longmire. We know how good he is in these situations, but not this time.
Lucky he's not the kind to be easily deterred.
The Ants are under siege at the moment. McKay working hard and being rewarded. Chips to half-back. Can he impose himself on the match? Brown. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. McKay, he's gone. Longmire, stripped of the footy. Capuano has it within range.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
The Ants are on the back foot. That was possibly a bit too easy.
The Roos with a break now. The big men fly. Knew the tackle was coming. That's not ideal. Bouncing ball. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Short pass looks good. Knight in some space on the wing. Great play. Alarm bells are ringing. Taylor is in the clear and marks uncontested.
He'll expect to convert this.
To open their account, is it there? No.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Bell has charged into space. Probing ball. Blakey. That's a powerful hand pass. Pike scrounges a kick. They could be vulnerable here. Can he find a teammate? They could almost have raffled it. Dishes it off. Looking to peg one back. Good disciplined defence. Pike accepted the invitation. Normally delivers. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Clean pickup. You can see their confidence growing. McCabe is calm in a crisis. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. McKernan got his palm to it. King, Gawn, gets there first. Must get this out. The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Better to kick to a contest and get done holding the ball. To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
If anyone can, it's him. But he hasn't got that online.
I think he was committed to taking a shot before he even received the footy.
Back into play. The kick was centimetre perfect. Taking time to assess the options.
Hi, Riley. Just doing the season where every team puts their best team on the park since 1995. Starting to get off a gab around. Athelston inclusive lost by 7 points against the Brisbane Lions of 2001, 2 and 3. Well, very good team. While the 97-98 Crows got the job done over the 95 Blues. Northern Territory got it done over Tassie. While the 2026 Dockers beat the 2010 Magpies. This next game after that, it's going to be 2021 Melbourne versus 2000 Essendon.
The two big men do battle. That has to hurt. Gawn wins a hard ball. They've given it back. He picked his pocket. Is anyone home? Archer spoils. Taylor. One behind only.
They're within striking distance, but they need to make the most of their shots on goal.
Abraham with the footy. Honours the lead. Finds himself in space. The runner will be out in a minute. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Taylor, no one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
He hasn't had his kicking boot on, and that's not going to improve the situation.
He really should have capitalised on that, but not to be.
Abraham to bring it in. Allison, the Roos are playing some great footy. Carey closed him down. Gets a kick away. He lost his radar there.
Hounded into the mistake. Space is hard to come by.
No one can mark. Scott just had to get it out. Pike, I felt that one from here. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. McKernan with the tap. The Ants, not at their best so far, manages to find a teammate.
Can he right the ship for them? Their kicking a goal has really let them down.
For a flying start to the term, it's online. He's drilled it.
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
I reckon they might be, which could include a few teams. I think it could end up it could possibly include maybe Eastern Park in this league. Or by the time the new facilities are open, or if not, they might actually.
Keeps racking up disposals.
They could possibly create a second Athelston inclusive team in the future to play Div 2.
Great tackling technique there.
But just in case in the future, if I do want to come out of
Gawn with a
but just in case I do want to
He didn't break.
How about the second team in the future if I don't have the fitness to play in the main team anymore in the future?
Archer tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Martin, loose ball in the pocket. Crunching tackle. They're tackling with venom today. Gawn looking for territory. Got the handball away. Hasn't seen a lot of it. That's been deemed insufficient intent, and fair enough too.
Oh, come on. That is harsh, umpire.
His field kicking is normally first rate. Blakey has found some space. The Roos can build something here. When one tackle just won't do, they're tackling with great intent. McKernan, the winner there. King, he'll pump them into attack once more. Pickett gathers.
Yeah, it is. I reckon with this Div 2 league, it could be able to help people who have been struggling for a while to actually get a bit more chance, and it could also get a few more girls, a few more of the female players involved, similar to inclusive cricket.
McKernan slaps it out, feeling the heat. We've got another stoppage. Gawn got his palm to it. Bennett, some indirect ball movement here. In no man's land. Grant, he's wrapped up.
Both defences are holding up well. Goals haven't been easy to come by.
Something has to give soon. Gawn smashes it out of there. Had some assistance. Couldn't get a disposal. King, ever reliable. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. He's been quiet. Scott works hard to present. Can he impose himself on the match? Good thinking and good execution too. The Roos look well drilled. They've opened them up here. Tidy ball. Grant might be just outside his range. Longmire commands the footy.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
They've been inaccurate to this point, and they need to sort it out.
That's so cool. I think I might do the same for Athelston when
with a chance to run.
in the future we play when the Div 1 inclusive league on the bench, and probably Div 2 inclusive league starting.
Hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line. Golden opportunity here.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
If they lose this game, they'll only have themselves to blame.
They've set up well for the kick-in. Munro, all on his own. Good work rate. Lays it off. Davis handballs it to nobody. Scholl desperate to win it back. This time maybe. No.
They need to sort this out. Their kicking at goal is really letting them down.
Miller can keep it moving. Clever kick. Robinson with a chance to relieve the pressure. He's had little impact so far. Bennett makes position. Normally delivers. McCabe pushes into space and receives the footy. Probing ball. Can't hang on under close attention. Carey wins it back. Motlop manages to get off a handball. Gawn farms it out. Bad error there. Archer, Allison getting involved. Umpire calls advantage and off they go. Bennett, how will the umpire see this? Grant runs onto it. He'll be annoyed at himself letting the tackle slip high. Scholl on a lead. Searching kick. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Miller, that's a useful ball. Quality delivery by foot. Bennett feeds it out. Robinson. McDonald. This will be a close thing. It's good.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
They've pegged them back nicely. This is an entertaining match. McKernan palms it down. Simpson. Time to turn on the Jets. They've put themselves under pressure. That's commitment to the cause. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Gawn showing his skills. They're going hammer and tong. Brown runs onto it and can drive them into attack. Robinson, Knight, demanded the footy and got it. The defence is disorganised, punched away, and we'll have a throw in.
Hasn't been the highest standard game, but still been enjoyable to watch.
Gawn smashes it out of there. Scott Simpson is folded back. Bell. Motlop. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? McKernan in the centre square. Doesn't often waste it. They've given it up. That's skillful. The Ants having a great patch. He's been industrious. They're moving the footy well here. Gawn kicking for his first. Only a behind.
If they lose this match, bad kicking at goal will be the #1 reason.
Abraham to bring it back in. Scott has charged into space. Good kick. McKernan. Can he find a teammate? Miller affects the turnover. Throws it on the boot. That's well played. Forward they go again. No mark. Roberts gets to it first. Scott, McKernan, King, Allison, Grant. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. This is good ball movement. Goes long. Punched that like he meant it. Munro gets the kick away. No easy exit. McCabe. He might have done better. Comes free in the tackle. They cannot keep him quiet. It's loose inside the 50. You can't question his commitment. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
Good close match this, with no sign yet that either side is going to crack.
Gawn showing his skills. Bennett, Robinson, McCabe under pressure. He still found a way. They're taking the mickey. Robinson runs onto it. Bennett snares the loose ball. That's a bruising tackle. He's drawn a crowd. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Capuano gets his hand to it. Simpson, Bennett didn't need to be asked twice. And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Ants are their own worst enemy at the moment. They've missed some goals that just shouldn't be missed at this level, and they've made their job that much harder as a result. It can be deflating for the midfielders to do all that good work upfield only to be let down by poor kicking at goal. They're going to have to sort it out or suffer the consequences.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Punch clear. Scott is there in the clinches. Turned over. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Capuano slaps it out. Simpson in his natural habitat. Bell. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. And they're away. That's a good option, and this looks promising. Can he hit a target? McCartney wins it back. Absorbs the pressure. Kicks to space. Centre square. Loose ball. I've liked his game today. Spud Frawley would have loved that one.
Kilburn might also have a Division 2 team. Same with Applestone. Maybe Kenilworth. Maybe Goodwood.
He tried to do too much,
I
not for the
reckon
first time.
that could be like a reserves league, I reckon.
King displaying great endeavour. Carey. The pickup is superb. Motlop. Simpson. Steadies. Drop punt. Goal!
It was no secret they needed to quell his influence, but they haven't been able to do it. He's had his way with them.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. He's under close attention. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Capuano got his palm to it. King. Mooney. Can he get a shot away? Managed to get out despite the tackle. Bell. Anyone's ball. Robinson showing some pace. You have to be tough to play this game. Stoppage coming up on the wing. Capuano with a deft tap. He's generally a good kick. Pickett doing what he does best. McDonald, terrific tackle. No way through there, and they'll reset. Capuano wins the tap. Scott, King, Simpson. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. His field kicking is normally first rate. Well played. Great play. Good disciplined defence. McCabe. And that's a letdown. Inside 50 with the kick. Who's front and centre? McCabe. Boot to ball just in time. Knight. Dangerous to leave on his own. Knew where the help was. He's caught. King. He's been accosted. Bell. Working hard and presenting well. They've picked their way through. Mooney is a beacon in that forward line.
Forwards dream of these shots.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Roos have made a hot start to the second half. Capuano with a deft tap. Simpson, Scott. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Capuano with the tap. Simpson, Carey. It's a tough game. He'll be picking grass out of his teeth after that. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
It's a bad feeling when you know you've been done cold.
Simpson in the right spot at the right time. Robinson. He's had little impact so far. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
He'll fancy his chances.
We've got a two-kick game if he gets it, and he does.
Well, you have to expect it's going to bite you at some stage when you keep giving good players space inside 50.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Punch clear. Stevens. Simpson under pressure. Scott. It's hard to work out what they're trying to do here. He's copped some of his own medicine. What a game he's having. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Could that have been holding the ball? Some thought it was, but not the person who matters. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Brown might be just outside his range. Searching kick. Martin is proving hard to pass. It's there!
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Ants will not lie down. Important clearance here. Bennett, that sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Allison, it's a desperate tackle. They're tackling with great intent. The two big men do battle. Just shoveled it out. Clean pickup. Munro hasn't seen a lot of it. Honours the lead. What's he got on offer? Good hands. Davis, and they're away. It's become a game of keepings off. Blakey got a fist in. Bell, Stevens, he'll work all day. Abraham, handballs it to nobody. Simpson, Stevens, fighting hard. King dealt with the pressure. He just dropped it. Scholl, out of the congestion. Capuano, they like it behind the goals. He's got it.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
The Roos are taking it right up to their more fancied opponents. Capuano showing his skills. Stevens, Bell hacking it forward. King feeling the heat. The umpire will have it. Big clearance to win here. He's just about kicked the cover off it. Pike, we've seen that before. Good looking kick. Scott on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. Bell can keep it moving. They've got them on the overlap. Motlop at centre half forward. The defence has fallen down. Stevens can go back and shoot at goal.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Hasn't got hold of that one. It'll be a behind.
If they lose this game, they'll only have themselves to blame.
They've set up well for the kick-in. McCabe has found some space. What can they generate? Can't keep hold of it. Has a ping. It won't be a goal. It's there!
That's a delightful finish, and he's pretty happy with himself too.
The Roos by 15. The big men fly. Farms it out. Look at him go. Bennett. He's lost it. That one was not open to interpretation.
He's suggesting he got something on it. I'm not sure he did.
Well done. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. They're tackling with venom today. Punch clear. Stevens getting back to help the defenders. He's hit up the lead. Scott by hand. Stevens. Grant. Can he impose himself on the match? This is good ball movement.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
Kicks for goal. It's a lovely looking kick. He's drilled it.
The Ants are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Ants will be hearing alarm bells right about now. The big men fly. Just had to get it out. Got to get rid of it. Robinson. He's been dispossessed. Bennett. The umpire was compelled. There goes the kick inside the 50. Brown. This is a big opportunity. Key contest coming up. Danger averted. Frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Carey pushes into space and receives the footy. I've liked his game today. Blakey has a vice-like grip. What's he got on offer? Clever kick. Capuano in the clear on centre wing. Careful ball movement. King in the clear. That's a good option, and this looks promising. They're playing with purpose and poise. Longmire working hard and being rewarded. Picking their way through. Punched away. Solid tackle. It's not a fair fight. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. The two big men do battle. Terrific forward pressure. Can they catch them out on the turnover? Mooney. That wasn't worthwhile. Longmire. Boot to ball, and that's a goal.
The Ants have gone right off the boil. They need a response urgently.
The Roos by 26. Capuano gets his hand to it. Scott just trying to get it forward under pressure. Motlop attracted a crowd. Bell! He's plucked it and should have a shot. That's good vision. Quality delivery by foot. He will surely make this count.
Poor defence leaving him on his own, and now you'd imagine he'll make them pay.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
It's amazing how in that 20 to 30 metre range, players often tend to kick differently than if they were 40 or 50 metres out.
The Ants desperately need to shift the momentum. McCabe with a chance to run. This game was in the balance at half-time. It looks all but over as we hit three-quarter time. Time to check in with Gary.
The Ants have made their opposition work hard for their goals, which is well and good, but they've had to work even harder for their own. They've got to take some risks with their ball movement. Maybe throw someone different into the forward line, because an honourable defeat will mean nothing.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. The big men fly. Cops some unwanted attention. It's a hot footy. They desperately need a goal. The kick is a poor one. Longmire can just about go all the way. Mooney has found some space.
To really stamp some authority on this match.
Needs it to bend back, but it's not going to.
Gee, he'd be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
The ball's been living at one end. It's a dreadful moment. A giveaway in front of goal.
This would just about snuff them out if he's successful.
Shoal, you know what's coming. He punches it through, and they are flying.
A case of too strong and too good. I don't think there was much more the defender could have done.
The Ants need a miracle now. Capuano wins it down. Stevens, what can they build here? They've put themselves under pressure. He stopped in his tracks. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. The two big men do battle. Good ruck work and good roving too. Abraham making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Knight, he's drawn a crowd. There are no easy kicks out there, that's for sure. Rucks go at it, like Batman and Robin. Turned over.
I'd love to see these sides throw the game open and create some goals.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle. Gawn has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Robinson, time to turn on the Jets. He's not one to take a backward step.
The Ants have been too inconsistent with their intensity today, and that's not going to get it done against a good side.
Capuano with a deft tap. King. Probing ball. Gawn. Probably too far out to score. What's he got on offer? They're moving the footy quickly. Grant. He's a real pocket rocket. Blakey. McCabe read that one like a book. They've got to get a wriggle on. Not sure what the idea was there. Normally delivers. Got to go now. They're well drilled. Taking out some frustration possibly. McCabe, the kick is precise. He doesn't waste many. They've opened them up here. Looking to peg one back. Great footy. They're hard to stop when they move the ball like that. Can he be the fire starter? Grant makes good contact. Abraham, crunching tackle. The umpire says he had no prior. Capuano wins it down. Scott. Stevens. I felt that one from here. We've got another stoppage. Capuano showing his skills. King. Stevens. The Roos are red hot at the moment. No one can mark. Carey throws it on the boot. It's hard to defend ball movement like this.
This would put the issue beyond doubt.
That's a great effort. It'll go very close. Only just missing. That would have been a terrific goal.
It's nice to back yourself, but you've still got to play the percentages and put the team first.
Munro working hard and presenting well. Tidy ball. McCabe gets his kick despite the heat. Good thinking and good execution too. The Ants have been out of sorts. Brown, he's been a shining light. Seizes the moment. Can he hit a target? King, time and again, he gets to the right place. His field kicking is normally first rate. That's an uncharacteristic mistake. Conservative kick. Knight works hard to present. They need a spark. McCartney is racking up spoils. You have to be tough to play this game. Was that a legitimate attempt to get it out? The ump gives him the benefit of the doubt. The two big men do battle. Not on my watch, he says. The Roos are giving them nothing. Who can get the clearance? Bennett squeezes the kick. Brown comes free in the tackle. Knew where the help was. McDonald. That's a useful ball. Lace out. Great footy.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
They need this, but the moment gets the better of him.
Doesn't exactly encourage the midfielders to work harder.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Carey has found some space. Searching kick. Bell to no one in particular. Motlop can send them into attack. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Bell leads his opponent. They cannot keep him quiet. McCabe, ever reliable. He's run into trouble. Didn't take the first option, and he's been penalised.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
They can smell victory. You can't question his commitment. Delivers a long ball. Stevens clears the area. Allison. Into the pocket he goes. The sprint is on. The kick was under pressure, so the umpire shows some leniency.
The Roos have been so impressive today. This will give them huge belief.
Good ruck work. Just had to get it out. Got the handball away. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw in.
The Ants haven't been able to get the ball inside their forward 50 nearly often enough
Will
today.
Boss's coaching careers over at Carlton.
Their rebounding defenders
Josh
have lacked their
Fraser,
usual
the interim
panache.
coach at
Bennett
Carlton.
couldn't burst through. Capuano. Who's front and centre? Mooney throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
They're just not giving the ball back, which makes it hard for any team.
The Roos have got it on their terms. The big men fly. He's been accosted. They've got the game won, but they're refusing to let up. Punch clear. They've got good chemistry, those two. The Roos on the ball now. He ran into a brick wall. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
You've got to be quicker than that.
This might be a chance for the high flyers. Capuano with the big fist. He's besieged. They've bottled it up. Who can get the clearance? Feeds it out. Drop punt, and he has put it away.
Not much has gone right for them today, but that was a great passage of play.
There's one crack papered over. The big men fly. He wouldn't take no for an answer. The Ants are good with their hands. He's had little impact so far. Bennett, well played. What's he got on offer? There goes the kick inside the 50. He should have held that one. Knight with half a chance. He's kicked it like an arrow.
These defenders are going to have to tighten up. They've been giving them way too much space.
The Ants with 2 on the bounce. The big men fly. Bennett. They're still cracking in hard deep into this match. Capuano smashes it out of there. They need to hit the scoreboard here. Gawn, important tackle. He was just about through otherwise. We'll have yet another stoppage. Capuano with a deft tap. A chance to clear now. Carey absorbs the pressure.
The Roos are arguably in front on the scoreboard because they've been more efficient with the footy.
Capuano showing his skills. Scott, he's under close attention. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Gawn gets his hand to it. Bennett farms it out. Good build-up. They're going hammer and tong. Not a lot of positives today. Knight is the beneficiary of some fine ball movement. Blakey, they must be sick of the sight of that. He's got it.
They haven't thrown the towel in, that's for sure. There's still plenty of fight left in them.
That goal hinted at what might have been. Gawn, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Seizes the moment. They're desperate today. Capuano wins it back. Allison, here's real danger now.
Going at his second.
It's online. Will it have the carry? Danger averted, frantic defence.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Back into play. He had one job and he made a meal of it.
It's not a gimme goal, but certainly one that should be kicked.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
The Ants aren't going well, but the damage could have been much worse.
Looking for a quick transition. What can they muster from the back half? And they're away. Honours the lead. Normally delivers. Robinson. Dangerous to leave on his own. The Ants haven't thrown the towel in. Longmire got a fist in. Shoal. Abraham. It's no place for the faint-hearted. The umpire calls for it as full-time approaches. The Roos emerge with a solid win and they look more advanced in their season preparation than their opponents. What were the main differences today, Half?
The Roos are looking in good shape and will hit the start of the premiership season with confidence. They probably could have blown it out a bit further, but I think they got everything they wanted out of it. This is a good side with reason to believe this year.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today. That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.
Champions, you'll agree. North Melbourne is the